What is up, everybody? I'm No Lex Given, and for the first time in a while on this channel, I think, I'm not playing for the first win of the day bonus. I'm just kind of playing for fun, still doing some live commentary here. Very excited to play with Zippy the Zombie. I think that'll be a pretty good hero. Fallen Angel, probably a higher win rate, but I'm not playing for fourth, I'm just playing for first. I'm playing for fun right now. Yeah, not going for the first win of the day bonus. This is the same day that I played that Muerte game that you guys, or not Muerte, sorry, Morgan game that y'all probably saw yesterday. I just feel like playing some more Storybook Brawl right now, so I'm gonna play some more Storybook Brawl right now. Could pick up a golden chicken or could pick up a zebra corn. And honestly, that is a pretty tough decision. Zebra corn will probably be stronger, but it's not good with Zippy the Zombie. Yeah, it's not good with Zippy the Zombie because it pumps up your good characters, and I don't want to get too far down the rabbit hole of good characters. Not that you stay playing good characters, and looks like we would have lost this combat regardless. So, not a huge deal here. Now, I could pick up the Polywoggle, and we can also guarantee that the Polywoggle, or that the roll the die lands on the Polywoggle. We do that by cycling one of these characters and then rolling the die. I just have to figure out, do I want the Humpty Dumpty to be strong, or do I want the Lonely Prince to be almost as strong while being a little bit more consistent? And there's a chance I might need to just play stronger against the Share Bear, but I'm going to greed out here. I'm going to go for the Polywoggle, and I'm going to hope that that can pan out for me in this combat. Let's see. Okay, not quite. We lose the more or less a 50-50 there to get that Polywoggle slaying, so that's unfortunate. Let's grab Sherwood Sure Shot, and then let's cycle something else and roll the die again. Let's cycle the Bossy, roll the die, and we get yet another Polywoggle. So a pair of 2/2 Polywoggles, not a bad spot to be. And we could even do something like this right now. We could even play these Polywoggles in the front line in slots 3 and 4, so that specifically we're not trying to slay with them. Now, I would like to upgrade the Polywoggle. That's one thing that we could potentially do, but the other thing that we could potentially do with these Polywoggles is slay with them next turn, have both of them slay independently, and that gives me multiple options to hit good level 4 characters. And I don't just mean good ones, I mean good ones. I mean Gingerbread Knight, Friendly Spirit, and what's the other one? There's definitely a third good character that I am not coming up with immediately. What is it though? Okay, we are going to walk away with just a small loss here, but still clear 3 of my opponent's characters. What is the other good level 4 character? Hippocampus is good. Not what I was thinking of, but it's a reasonable card. Alright, I am interested in Mummy. And then I might just... well, there's nothing great. If I take the Forbidden Fruit, there's nothing great to do with the rest of the turn other than, like, roll, maybe find a Polywoggle, or pick up the Humpty Dumpty here. Be kind of interested in another Sure Shot or Frog Prince. Wasn't sure I was going to get that mute off in time. My phone charger right here is blocking my mouse. Let's just take Humpty Dumpty and not even roll, because I want to keep my health total as high as possible. I think that this is a fine hedge here. We deny my opponent their Polywoggle slay, but will we get a Polywoggle slay of our own? I think it's very possible here. Yeah, this backline looks prime for slaying. Can we get a double slay? Okay, not quite a double slay, but we do walk away with our health intact. So that's pretty good. We're going to get 1 Polywoggle slay. We're going to get 1 bonus gold from the prized pig. And altogether, that's enough. Okay, this isn't what I was considering as a good character, but it is pretty good. We could also take Mummy. That's just nice. And then I'm also kind of eyeing up this stag. The stag works pretty well with the polywoggle too. And then the only question here becomes, because there's a beauty's influence in the shop, and the question is, do we take the beauty's influence because, well, then we can start evil twinning whatever gets influence there. And honestly, like, just putting the influence on a mummy don't impress me much. But I guess I will go for it. It's not particularly exciting. The only other thing we could do is like lock onto the beauty's influence, because it could allow me to cast it onto the polywoggle, which would be good. I don't know, I can't really think of that many evil level 4 things that I would be that interested in. It would just be kind of cheeky. Princess White is one of the best things to Beauty's influence, though, for sure. Does look like we're going to get the Polywoggle Slay, so pretty happy about this combat, all things considered. We also deny a wish upon a star, but it's a Peter Pan, so I don't really care there. We have Lightning Dragon. We also just naturally triple the Wretched Mummy. I will potentially use Evil Twin on Lady of the Lake. That's not horrible. Let's see what we get here, I suppose. And then we could just go for this and this. Eye of Ares, pretty good on ranged characters, of which we've got multiple currently. Though it's not good with Lady of the Lake. That's kind of a nombo. I think I probably still just take Eye of Ares just to buy myself some time and continue to be strong. Wicked Witch does not really do anything at all, but I suppose I will still take it. I think we also probably make our ordering something like this. All right, let's roll the die here. And yeah, we get a Wicked Witch. I'm going to play it despite it not doing anything. Lightning Dragon I'm reasonably excited about. We've got 2 level 4 characters on 3.2, so I think we're really, really strong right now for the lobby, and that will allow me to continue to farm Evil Twins. Eye of Ares also good in just like trading off in all of these combats, though. The fact that our Lightning Dragon got Earthquaked is kind of a bummer. I think we're still in an okay position with more ranged characters than my opponent, presumably, though they're going to hit us for some damage there with their ranged character. All right, so Gingerbread Knight now kind of online. Sleeping Princess, not really what I'm looking for. I am thinking about this monster book as well as just another Polywoggle. I think it might be another Polywoggle play from here. Yeah, let's start with this. I actually like the Princess Peep too, come to think of it. We could go for Earthquake just to be strong. I want to sell off some of my bench here because of the fact that we're going to get another Evil Twin in our hand. So you know what I might do? Sell off one of these 2 things, probably just the Frog Prince. Put this here. Play the Mad Mim. I'm going to have to sell off something else too. Let's roll. Wow, double Arthur. Okay. Feel like I have to lock that even though I'm somewhat interested in pursuing this Polywoggle path. Oh, shoot. I messed that up at the last second. The Polywoggle needs the attack bonus, but it still has a 50-50 to slay. Okay, it's not going to matter. 50-50 to slay, misses the slay. Unfortunate, unfortunate. All right, I think the sheep can still allow me to grab a win here, so it's not a huge deal. Well, actually, it's going to be really, really close, and we take a little bit more damage. We do get another Evil Twin, but the fact that this Polywoggle didn't slay is actually a pretty big hindrance, because now what the heck are we doing? Now what am I going for? I could just grab these Arthurs. I'm kind of over those, though, already. There's the Hungry Hippocampus, which does work well with the Princess Peep. You cut the Lady of the Lake, triple Hippocampus, at least gives me a tier 4 treasure, and then potentially builds into something with these sheep. Alright, I'm gonna run it off just because I need some treasures. I need some additional power on the board. So let's grab a tier 4 treasure. I like Forking Rod. I also kind of like Krampus's Sleigh against the Horde Dragon. Horde Dragon has 3 treasures right now. Alright, we gotta take Krampus's Sleigh. Hope that they got something good to give me here. And then I could go Princess Peep while we are up, or not up against the ghost, but while we are up against the... Wait, what am I saying here? Well, we have the Hippocampus. And then I'd like to find one more animal. I guess it will be Polywoggle. And I'll cast a Fireball to finish off. But just some extra animals to pump up the Hippocampus, and then hoping that the Princess Peep will allow me to steal 3 of Swords. We did slay with Polywoggle there. So that's kind of interesting. We're going to have a lot of sheep. That should be enough to grab the win here. Looks like it will be. Yes. Okay, so we get the win. We don't get to steal anything fantastic, though, especially against Horde Dragon. Could go for Merlin's Hat. We also pick up an Aeon right now. And then we could look for Ball on Zippy, which is, like, somewhat easier to find. Let's just take 3 of Swords, though, I think, and play Summons for another second. Could take a Black Cat here as well to... I mean, this Hippocampus is going nuts. So that is pretty cool, actually. Alright, for right now, we're not playing Polywoggle this turn. Could play Water Wraith. Let's get the Mummy in first position so that it... Or, yeah, Mummy in first position. So that we can clear some room for the Lightning Dragon. Could put some more stats onto the Hippocampus through Wizard's Test. It's not terrible. Alright, Gingerbread Knight is a ton of stats. And probably just worth picking up here. And then, yeah, I'll grab 2 more. Grab another tier 4 treasure. I'll go Fool's Gold and finish the turn off with this. I know Fool's Gold isn't that great, but we probably replace it pretty soon anyways, and I was just running out of time, to be totally honest, so I wanted to make sure I at least grabbed a treasure. I think that these sheep are going to be good. I mean, it's a bunch of 9 attack sheep. It's a lot of power. It's a lot of power. It's going to pump up the Hippocampus a ton, and maybe that's a route to victory. 1 more hit still on the Evil Twin. We can grab a Lancelot. And Lance is pretty close to being active. And then we could just, like, try to scale a Shoulder Fairies. Okay, that's definitely not what I was thinking I was getting myself into this turn, but it is kind of funny. Shoulder Fairies is quite large, so I like that too. Let's sell out of this. Let's grab Shoulder Fairies. I mean, it's just such a big character. And I'll grab Lancelot. I kind of want to triple these sheep so that way I get treasure, or I get spells again. But the Aeon's a little bit awkward. I don't know, maybe I should just go back into summons. We can play all of these piggies. Then I could basically just sell out of everything else to play even more pigs, and then just try to play tempo, crush the rest of the lobby as quick as possible. I've had worse ideas in the past. Sure. This is weird. I maybe shouldn't have sold off the Lancelot, but we're just gonna play a big tempo board and try to crush the rest of the lobby quickly. I don't know. Might be a little bit loose. But we're giving it a shot here. We're denied a little bit of our sheep, and their ranged character takes out the Green Knight, which is a little bit awkward too, but we're still going to have a lot of sheep and pigs. As long as our Hippo doesn't get scammed on the tree, then we are going to be able to win this pretty easily. So, okay, fair enough. It's a very aggressive strategy, but our hippocampus is just so large. We're going to keep getting evil twins, and maybe this is all that we need. Maybe this is all we got to do. Let's grab a baby bear. We could grab a tier 3 treasure right now with the Princess Peep. We're also up against the ghost, so we're not really needing to stress. We could triple the Peeps. We could triple Good Witch. What both of those do is allow us to find treasure map and then triple the big pigs or baby bear. I'm going to hold off and see if I can't find another baby bear first, because that might be a better use of my evil twin. Yeah, what gets awkward here though is I can't cut the gingerbread knight. That totally takes out the shoulder fairies. I'd like to triple the Princess Peep before I triple the baby bear. But there's no way to do that unless I just sell out of the shoulder fairies right here, which could just be the best play. Alright, I'll sell out of the shoulder fairies, pick up the baby bear, and now next turn I am set up to either take advantage of... Well, let's play this while we're up against the ghost, I think. Yeah, that seems fine. I figured it's worth it to try to slay with Polywoggle against the ghost. 66% to slay there. Yeah, I like that play. Oh, and they've got Eye of Ares too, so my summons are going to be more than okay. This statue that Medusa attacks into is going to have 13 attack. That's crazy. And we are able to still easily grab a win here and the Polywoggle slay, plus grabbing some additional stats on the hippocampus. And now we can pick up the Princess Peep first, take the treasure map, and from here, let's just toss the Fool's Gold, and then I'm pretty sure I will evil twin a baby bear. I don't think I need that. I guess I can save it. I guess I can save it here now, and I'd like to find World Tree or... Oh, Mirror. Or Magic Sword plus 100. Okay, all of these things are kind of interesting. Magic Sword plus 100 is really, really good with the summons and really good with the aggressive nature of this lobby. The rest of the lobby is already level 6, other than Peter Pan's, of course. Mirror is, like, pretty good with summons and builds nicely, but it's not really great with Hippocampus. Let's just go Magic Sword, I think. I don't know, this is a really tough call. I don't hate the Wombats. I'm going to go for a Reckless Wager here, though. And then grab a Copycat and not play it. I think Copycat will be good with the rest of the summons and stuff we got going on. But for right now, it's not going to do too much. But I think that this is still fine. We're going to have more than enough summons. Our Hippocampus is going to be massive. Even if we don't get to do anything with Copycat, we'll still get a bunch of uses of this Magic Sword plus 100 as well. And that'll be more than enough to grab a little win here. And I believe we grab another Evil Twin off of this. So now 2 Evil Twins. If we find a Bear Stain, we get to automatically activate it, though we could just also activate a Hippocampus right now too. I don't think it's the time for scaling. No. Let's just look for Bear Stain. Mix-a-Wizzle on Sign of the Storm could find Bear Stain or Good Boy. It gives me Bear Stain, so now I can double Evil Twin the Bear Stain. And I get to keep it. That's how that works. So, probably just going to do that. And then buy another one. I think that's the plan, because we want to Evil Twin this one twice first, and then we'll get to keep it. There's no way that we can keep a good Bear Stain, though this one will still be good. So we'll figure that out in a moment. Mimic Chest is kind of tight. Phoenix Feather is also kind of crazy. Though not super impressive because this just resummons, so that winds up being a little bit weird. Oh, we do this now. That's right, that's right. Okay. I wound up not making full use of everything else I got going on here, but this hippocampus will now be our phoenix feathered target, and then it will get a bunch of stats off of the bear stains. It honestly might not even die. It might just have too much stats, and the bear stains might attack in too quickly, which is awkward. I should have put the baby bear here to buffer the bear stain attacks, but you know, if we just take out their rest of their characters with this hippocampus, I guess that's fine too. We're actually going to wind up... oh, no, then it comes back with the Phoenix Feather. And we still get the kill, so no harm, no foul. Everything that we wanted to happen still happens, and now we'll rearrange this board so it's a little bit more beneficial for us here. I think I got to figure out if I want the baby bears in the front line or keep it exactly as is. Don't think I'm going to make super great use of the copycat here. I mean, I think this is the final fight of the game right now against the Peter Pants, and I think it should be pretty elementary, though. Time flies are good. Pumpkin, not good enough, I don't think. Let's just grab a time flies. We could gigantify the time flies. That actually does do something, but I don't think it's something I have to care about. And then Echo Wood is actually kind of fantastic with this board too. Let's just sell off Copycat, Gingerbread Knight, throw in an Echo Wood, and Echo Wood will get massive with the baby bears. And if Hippocampus ever dies, assuming it doesn't get scammed, and Peter Pants didn't have a Medusa when we played them just 2 turns ago, so I think this is a pretty straightforward win, and I'm glad I decided to play another game of Storybook Brawl today. I've just been playing like 1 game a day. The Mordred game that I played that earlier today, just didn't leave me feeling satisfied, so I wanted to play some more, and I'm glad that I did. Bam! There's the hippo, and it is hungry. It's gonna chomp on some trees, and that will get me to a victory here. Pretty nicely done. Good stuff all around. We were struggling a little bit, and then I took the hippocampus just to not die. I think I said, I think I need a treasure right now. That wound up giving me the Krampus's Slay against Horde Dragon, which gave me the 3 of Swords, and we were already really well set up for summon. So really quick game, but a really, really strong one there as well. That's going to be it for me today. Thank you guys very much for watching. No Luck's given. Peace.